Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today I'm going to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 35. So last time guys on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So yeah, last episode the Elric brothers, they made their way to Briggs and they met with Olivia, Armstrong's big sister, and she wants to learn more about them from them. She didn't care about the letter of invitation that they had. What else? May and Dr. Marco, they made their way to Briggs as well, and they found Scar's brother's research, and they want to look into it to see what exactly it's about and if they can, learn anything from it, because that's what Scar wants. To know why his brother said that, alchemy is, weird or strange rather. Dun, dun, dun. Roy Mustang, he has an ally in General Grumman, so it's going to be interesting to see what those two come up with. So Sloth digs his way from underground into the base. Doesn't really look like he intends to fight. He just keeps saying dig, so I wonder what exactly he was doing underground and what's going on there. And he's extremely powerful. Might be one of the most powerful homunculi that we've seen so far. And Olivia, she was saying that we're gonna try to slow it down with tank fuel, so let's see what's gonna happen there. But yeah, let's dive into it, guys. Here we go.
You get to see the Briggs way, kid.
Let's see the Briggs way.
Briggs way?
That's right. Come, Alchemist. Give me a hand.
Brother!
You too, Tin Man.
Hey, hold on. We can't just...
You were forced to help us under duress. How does
guess
that
they can help
excuse
now.
work for you? Who's this?
He's an old friend of ours.
Ah, then he'll help too.
Edward.
Hurry! Don't spill any.
Let's see what she has going. Damn. He is slowing down a freaking tank. Shit. Stop the tank.
Push us! Good! It's working! Rotate! Turn right!
Yes, sir.
Do it, Miles! Close it!
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, it's gone!
So I guess they're trying to get him out of the base. It's weird that I feel a little bad for Sloth. Well, damn.
All right, do it now. Nice.
How are you planning to get this big guy through the gate exactly?
That's how.
Move it!
She's a
You little
badass.
runt!
I don't know why I was expecting that too at night.
We're out of ammo. Well, in that case.
Nice. So what exactly was the purpose of the...
That fuel is specially blended for the cold.
I got my answer.
It'll vaporize almost instantly, and as it evaporates, it will sap his body heat. This blizzard will help too. It'll freeze him, right
Yeah.
down to his brain.
Will it contain him though?
Now take these two away.
Sir,
Hey, hold on a second! We
Don't
helped you!
wait.
Why are you
Where?
doing this? You were forced to. That was just the excuse you needed to fight, right? Besides which, I'm not letting you go anywhere until you explain exactly what that thing was and what it wanted.
She wants answers.
Good morning. Nice chains.
Yeah, they're just lovely.
So, find anything else out?
We sent a party down to investigate the hole. They should be back any time now. Also, Major Miles is at the hospital.
Is he hurt?
I wonder what
Hardly.
would they
He's there
find.
visiting a soldier who was wounded fighting Scar.
Scar's in the north now?
Shit, Kimberly.
Oh, here they are.
They're awake.
Thanks for yesterday.
Yeah, you saved our buddies' lives.
I'm impressed. You guys stick together. You really seem to care.
Well, here at Briggs, we have to look out for
They're
each
way
other.
different
Saved
than
our
those
pal,
at
so that makes you our pal as well.
Well, you want to let your
Central.
pal out of here then?
No, we're not allowed to do that. Sorry. You can leave Scar to us and focus on getting better.
Hold on a sec. I want you and your people to stay out of this. The Ishvalan is mine to hunt down.
I hate to tell you this, but the soldiers of Briggs won't let a serial killer roam around free. Here in the north, the law is survival of the fittest.
Calm and Schwallen.
You get careless and you get dead. Understand?
Oh,
You tell me what to do again and you'll never leave this hospital.
I'm liking Miles.
This case is ours now.
More and
the
more.
Briggs branch will take care of everything. You behave yourself.
Oh, Kimberly. And how are
General
you
Raven.
recovering?
Well, hello, General Raven. You got
What
here
does he want?
quickly.
I heard the news and came as fast as I could. I was worried about you.
These are what you're really worried about. Isn't that right?
Oh.
Alchemy seems to be pretty complicated. This Dragon Pulse business is especially confusing.
Dragon Pulse is what
Chi of the land.
Scar has on his
What
arm,
do you
right?
mean by the chi?
I'll try to explain. Basically, it's an energy that exists in all things in this world, like rivers of power flowing through it. Those rivers are far-reaching. They touch everybody and everything. All you have to do is understand how that power flows from where it enters and where it leaves. And then you can use it to affect just about anything.
Just about anything, so the body too.
So I wonder if Alchemy is actually stronger than Alchemy.
Or else,
Why did my eyeballs hurt when you pressed my neck?
Dismount. Now then,
No, it's just
we're
wants to talk
safely
to him.
away from any prying eyes. You can tell me everything without fearing discovery.
I don't know.
And I mean everything. Don't
I
hold
like
anything back.
Foreman, but
Yesterday I asked you about that monster.
when exactly
Remember what
did he
you said?
arrive at Briggs?
I can't
He could be a
answer.
spy.
You refused me.
Because he
And
was
that, even
transferred.
as a hint, is a dangerous thing to do. I told you to answer my questions fully and completely. At great peril to yourself, you neglected to do so. This time, don't lie to me. I want the truth.
I think they're gonna have to tell her.
We need your help, General.
The Philosopher's Stone. Homunculi. Führer King Bradley.
Okay.
A mysterious man called
They told her everything.
corruption in the senior staff.
There are hostages involved as well.
Your childhood friend, the automail engineer, and all Mustang's men. We've done some joint training with Eastern Command over the years, so I know Officers Hawkeye and Havoc. And I'd hate it if we lost either of them.
What about Colonel Mustang?
Yeah, I couldn't care less about him. I'd just as soon see him fall from power. That would eliminate another rival. Never mind him. The question
she wants
is,
to
what
be
do we do
Führer too?
next? This tunnel here. I would like to know what you alchemists make of it.
Just my guess. I'd say chances are we'll find it's dug in the shape of an enormous circle.
Why?
It has
Transmutation
to do
circle.
with alchemy. In our field, a circle is the symbol used to control power. We need to look at this more closely. Lieutenant Fallman, can you list the major events in Amestris that were accompanied by bloodshed?
By bloodshed? What are you getting at?
So like each
First, there's July 1588.
place there was
Irrivier.
bloodshed
Okay, Rivier.
formed like the transmutation circle.
October 1661. The Cameron Uprising.
We just connect the dots.
Like that's
How
How is that possible? It looks like the transmutation circle from the fifth
damn.
laboratory.
Is that so? The Philosopher's Stone array that draws power.
So they
from
would want to
lives.
sacrifice everyone, and
If they make a Philosopher's Stone with something this huge,
Mistress.
how many people will have to
we
die?
kind of knew that, but
Once I asked Envy if the homunculi were planning to use this country
It's-
to create a Philosopher's Stone.
pretty much proven
And
now.
he just laughed at my question. And then he said, no, that was not it, but close. Earlier I had spoken to Edward Elric. I told him that maybe he would be able to find the truth hidden within the truth. 3 truths. First, that the ingredients for a Philosopher's Stone are live humans. Second, that there is a group of beings seeking to create an enormous stone. And third, that they plan to use the entire country as a transmutation circle to make it. But even all that doesn't explain everything. Ultimately, what is their motive? What is it
Exactly.
they're really trying to do?
So
I
just
know
ultimate
those
power
are the
the
secrets
Father
of
is looking
immortality.
for.
But you can't let your search lead you to the Philosopher's Stone.
The first of the conflicts happened in 1558.
Right. It was just
Okay.
after the founding of Amestris.
They attacked RWBY. That was the neighboring country at the time. And then the military... Hey, wait. That's it. It was the military. They were involved in all of it. Each incident was a coup d'etat or insurrection. Like in Lior, forces from Central would be sent in, and they would make everything worse.
It's been going on that long?
Yep.
We kept growing. Our country started out as a small
I'd
nation,
love to see
but we
Fuhrer
expanded as we
against
took over more and more neighboring
Libya.
countries. That
This
was
sword
all to
fight.
create this circle.
So that means not only are they planning to use this country to do whatever it is they're doing, but they actually created it in the first place for that single purpose.
My country.
Do you think General Hughes?
Yeah. Before he was killed, he must have seen the transmutation circle.
So that's what he
Serving in
figured
the
out.
court-martial office, he had all the information about the military incidents. He would have known that something wasn't right. That must be why he...
You've sworn your life to the state of the dog.
Oh,
of the
that's the guy
military.
from the first episode, right?
Do you really know the ones you serve or what their
So
true
he's
plans
actually good, right?
To assume you're the one who's in control of it.
are? Don't be a fool! He'll lead us all to ruin. I'm only doing what
Damn.
needs to be
So
done.
he knew about it a long time ago.
I do not like this. As far as I can tell, there's only one place left. If you're right
Oh,
about your
so
theory,
they
the
need
next
Briggs
place
to
they're going to
complete
hit
the
is right here in Briggs. Those bastards in Central.
circle?
What kind of dirty plans did they have for my fort?
Is that why they were digging?
You're needed back at the fort. Lieutenant General Raven from Central is here to see you.
It looks like our time's already up.
Excuse me, General Armstrong. I'd like to ask a favor of you. Do you think you could con some information out of General Raven?
Apologize for the chaos, sir. We were attacked yesterday.
By who?
I think it's most appropriate to call it a monster.
Are they
Fortunately,
recording
we were able
Raven
to fend it
or
off.
A monster?
the other way
What do you
around?
mean?
We killed it, but it didn't die, sir.
Is that so?
Oh, ho, ho. I don't know
I
what you're talking
suspected that
about.
it originated in Drachma. But the Elric brothers,
Oh,
Didn't
you
I
didn't
mention?
know they were
the
there.
Fullmetal Alchemist and his brother are here. I found it disturbing. They seem to know about this monster, but they wouldn't talk. I've locked them up. Perhaps you'd like to speak with them.
Certainly. They won't tell you anything?
Oh, okay.
Correct.
They're recording.
They said they came here to
Or
research
listening
living
in.
transmutation or something. What could be more suspicious? I distrusted them instantly. I
Kinda
had
like the
thought
first
about
time we
torturing them to get the information, but I
see
am
her smile a
after
little bit.
all. The thought of hurting those boys. Let's just say I couldn't stand it.
Now that's rich. She would have tortured you in a second and not thought twice about it.
And I
But
really
General
doubt it.
Armstrong, aren't you known as the Northern Wall of Briggs? Walls aren't so soft as that.
You know, General Raven, at my age, most women are expected to have had a child or two at least. Unfortunately, I'm well past that now.
Come now. Surely men are lining up to have children with you.
Hardly, sir. I hate to say, but like everybody else, I'm growing older. And my body is too.
Oh, she's trying to see if he's gonna tell her about
That
the
Trotman
homunculus.
monster, though. It had an
Or
outstanding
homunculi.
body. An immortal body. Like something from a dream.
Is he
What if I
buying it?
told you that very
Yep.
soon it wouldn't be a dream anymore? Hey, General, would you be interested in a legion of immortal
Same
soldiers?
shit he told General Grumman.
Bait.
So guys, that was Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 35. So props to Olivia. She came up with a pretty smart plan and way to get rid of Sloth, using that tank fuel as a way to actually freeze him outside of the base. So for right now, at least, he's frozen. I don't know if that's actually going to contain him for long or what's going to happen there. So they're trying to investigate the tunnels that Sloth was digging, and they found out that, well, I don't know if that tunnel necessarily is the one that's forming that huge transmutation circle that they, figured out, or if it's just part of something else. But anyways, they found out that like each incident of bloodshed or major bloodshed around the country is forming a transmutation circle, and I think it's just Briggs that's left to complete the circle. So I wonder if maybe that tunnel is just to bring people to Briggs to start a fight or something, or if it's part of the transmutation circle. That's the only thing I was really confused on. She believed the whole story, and so far there's no consequences for them, telling her. We have, so pretty much only she knows, along with Buckeye. I believe that's his name. I hope I'm not saying some random name. And Fallman. So those are the only people that know, that are at Briggs at least. So what was I gonna say? So General Raven, he arrived. Obviously he was worried not about Kimberly but about the stones that he had, and Edward asked Olivia if she would con him basically out of information, and so far it looks like he's believing everything that she's saying, and he is going to tell her about the homunculi. So it'll be interesting to see how much he tells her, if she's going to have to go and do something drastic, like actually try to become a homunculus, or we should just get the necessary information required right now. So I'm not sure. Elsewhere we have May and Dr. Marco still looking into the Scar's research and seeing how alchemy and alchemy are like sort of the same but then completely different, like how alchemy uses the force from underground and and we have May and Dr. Marco going, and we have May and Dr. Marco still going over Scar's research, and finding out that alchemy and alchemy, even though they're sort of similar, they're completely different. How we have, alchemy uses Dragon Pulse and Chi from like everything around them. I believe that's what May said. And alchemy actually uses, the force from the Earth's crust, I believe, and when there's like volcanoes and stuff like that. She's still looking for immortality, so I'm not sure if that's going to help her in any way, but we'll see. There's still a lot of questions that need answers. Why does Father want to, create a huge Philosopher's Stone? Is it just he's after ultimate power? Like when we heard them describing one of those writings on the stone about, getting the power of God or something like that. And then we have Mustang, who's still with General Grumman, so we're not with, but working with, so wondering what's going to happen there. And if you wanted to check out the next episode, you can right now on patreon.com/wolfnation91. But as always, guys, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Till next time, guys, take it easy.